over, but I soldier on. Still battling the ghost, no, no, no. Oh.
What's going on? What is going on? What's going on, everybody?
Too heavy for a heart like
Man, stop that.
Save.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Chris, Crypto Secret X, in the place we talk about crypto. I want to welcome you to the show today. We got a lot in store for you as we talk about just the crypto market overall. Bitcoin now surging. We're going to hear some thoughts on people that kind of gave their input on the election and how that is affecting Bitcoin prices. We're also going to talk about our famous two meme coins, TED and Looney, and the staking that has is offering some tremendous rewards. One of them up to 482% APY, and many other things. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. That helps the channel grow. And I want to welcome you to Crypto Secret X. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at what's going on in the market, we're definitely going to jump over in the market today. And it is it's doing what it's doing. And like we always said, that the market is going to one thing about the market is going to go up, the market's going to go down. But let's jump over to the coin market cap today, and let's just check a look at Bitcoin and the prices, and just see again the market still is in greed. As you see now, Bitcoin is up to $90,000, Ethereum $3,000, Solana back up $213, and we just haven't seen the cuff of what's getting ready to happen. Dogecoin, Department of Government Efficiency, has caused a surge in Dogecoin, up now 88.46%. And that is a hike. Dogecoin is up. Elon Musk again has pumped Dogecoin, and we see now Dogecoin up. XRP up 84%. Will XRP break that $3, $4 mark? Many of us have been holding XRP for such a long time, and we're just waiting to see what happens. Cardano now up 42.8%, now 62 cents. Our Cardano all-time high was about at $3. So we got some things that are coming down the pipe. Let's look at let's go down to SUI, up 47.54%. Again, I am a big SUI soldier, and I really believe that SUI is going to do some remarkable things here in this bull run. I spoke earlier on another video that felt like SUI could reach 100. And the reason I say that is, and I want to preface that with making sure people understand, the market cap. A lot of times when people look at the market cap, they look at the total supply, which is 10 billion, which if at $100 will put SUI over $1 trillion market cap. But SUI only has 2.8 million tokens in circulation at this time. And right now we're looking at the seeing that there is an unlock, and I'll show you how to look at that. But right now, that is very something that can really happen. Also, the demand of SUI is starting to go up with the move pump, with the ability to stake, and the launching of this site. I think we could see a resurgence or a surge in SUI, that kind of like what we saw in Solana when everything was going down. Solana started maintaining its prices because once they hit that meme market, when people saw where they could create their own memes on Solana through, various other launch pads, it kept the prices Solana up. And here's the thing, and people bought a lot of Solana. Matter of fact, we bought more memes buying Solana and trading it in, and the surge just kept Solana at that price. And now we're looking at SUI, which offers the ability to stake, and we're going to talk about that. They offer the ability to stake meme coins, which now gives people residual income while they're holding, which is very unique, quite different from Solana right now. Okay, now let's go ahead and Go down a little bit further. We got Chainlink at 1343. We look at Near Protocol, Aptos 1198. Aptos is also partnering with Sui on that blockchain. But I have, we have some people on Aptos, but Sui seems to be, in my opinion, taking off a little bit more. Now, when we go down to Internet Computer, kind of disappointed. I thought Internet Computer would surge and run as Bitcoin ran, but it just hasn't done anything. Right now, it's sitting at $8.13. I'm contemplating moving my Internet Computer over into Bitcoin. I do have Internet Computer, but the thing about this is one of the things with bull runs is you don't want to start chasing in a bull run. And what I mean by that, you don't want to start taking coins out of this because it's not running immediately and then moving it on to something that's running. And then all of a sudden the coin you pulled it out of starts running. So that's the effect of doing that. And a lot of times I did that in the last bull run. Render, again, I keep telling people to look at Render. Render's up 33.23%. And here's the thing, why I like Render. Render is a GPU rental. You have the ability to rent GPU, which is going to be tied somewhat into the gaming, and also when you get into the VRs. So they are adding some things in Render I think will be very beneficial in that sector of crypto, and it's just something to look at. Casper, another one, kind of disappointed. I thought Casper would have ran a little bit more. Right now, only up 14%. Well, we just have to wait and see. I have a significant amount of Casper, just a little disappointed with Casper's doing. Again, Polygon Matic, I think they just got to develop more usage. Let's scroll on down here. It is one more that I definitely wanted to mention. Oh, this is a unique one. Peanut the Squirrel. Meme coin went up to $1.88. Just kind of took off there, surprised some people, shocked some people. But what caused that, despite, was Elon Musk in his tweet with Peanut the Squirrel, which caused a tremendous surge there. And so let's go ahead and let's scroll on down as we continue looking at the top 100. Jasmine, another one, hasn't done much. I did buy a lot of Jasmine, but it just hadn't done much right now. Could run, just not sure right now. Flow, it has some unique specs on this coin, but the thing about Flow, it's still fairly new. It is its first bull run, but it has some unique specs. And let's go into it. Let me show you what I'm talking about when it comes to Flow. Flow, when you look at the matrix of Flow, and I'm going to pull that up right here. Let's see if we can get to it so you can see what I'm talking about when we talk about Flow. Flow. All right. Now, when we look at Flow, Flow blockchain, you can see, some of the transactions, but I wanted to get into the website of Flow. That's what I want to show you. Let's see, scroll on down and see if we can pull that up here. There we go. All right, let's go to Flow here. Hope everybody's doing pretty good this morning. Home of the consumer Web3 Flow rewards. And here's the thing, the community, but let me see, I wanted to go. Here's some of the things that's quite unique with Flow. They're partnering with Disney, the NBA, and what they're doing when they talk about Forest they're building in the consumer of Top Shots, they're getting into what like the fan craze, and also they're partnering with a lot of the sports revenues and creating a cryptocurrency. They talked about the design with being able to link Flow and have the ability to use their exchange in the sports arenas and various places like that. Then you also talk about the creation of the ERC NFT standards. So that's just some of the things, the contribution, the value, unique. They make the contributions to the various foundations, different things like that. But here's this thing with the Flow coin, and they do so also have inclusive and permissionless, and that's the average transaction of the cost, which is very cheap. Network nodes about 448, transactions 600 million, 400 apps, developer building 11,000 EVM. Discover some of our brand partners, and this is what is quite unique. I would expect the price to run up a little bit more once these become more visible to the retail. I know right now we're seeing this, but once we see it more visible to retail, I think it can flow a little bit faster there. All right, let's go ahead and look at a few more, and then we're going to pause for a few commercial breaks here. Let's see here. Phantom. That was one. Let me see. Let me go back and look at FTM. Phantom is another one. I'm kind of. I've done a little research on Phantom, not much, but in the last bull run, it was one that a lot of people talked about when it came to the Phantom coin. It did a little bit, but my concern only is with some of these coins, their ability to run with Bitcoin. And am I seeing any kind of surges? But do I hold Phantom? I don't hold much Phantom. I did in the first bull run. I bought quite a bit. We can look at the chart here, the overall chart. But we have the community at 90% bullish. That's what they're saying right now. Up, the all-time high on Phantom was $3.48. So is 71 cents a low? Yes, it's quite low. And what I know we're gonna start seeing eventually the flow from Bitcoin into small, large caps. Then we're gonna see mid caps. Then we're gonna see small caps. Then we're gonna see degen. Then we're gonna see memes, and then the bull run's gonna be over. And so that I think we're gonna start seeing that. But right now, there is a FOMO with Bitcoin talking about the 100, and I believe we had a prediction last week. Let's see here. Let's take a look at that. Let's see what I'm talking about here. Okay. Yeah, they had a prediction that Bitcoin could hit roughly around 150,000. I believe that was one of them they talked about. So it's possible that we could see us, well, it's not possible. I know we're going to see a resurge of a lot of these coins run just like the last bull run. I think this bull run may be a little bit more intense because it's been such a long buildup. And now with Elon Musk tweeting about Doge, it's going to get people more involved with crypto because now because I have people now that have no idea what crypto is. And they're asking me, what is this Dogecoin? So, and I spoke earlier in my earlier videos that Dogecoin was expecting a 30% increase. And so now they're talking about there is a possibility that Dogecoin could hit $1. Now, if you haven't been buying Dogecoin when it was like 10 cents, you can DCA, and a lot of people are going to start DCAing in Dogecoin. But I think what we're going to see is once it start hitting $1, people are going to start kind of merging off, trying to find other coins. And what happens is a lot of people, when they start getting into YouTube, not YouTube, in the crypto, they go to YouTube to get some type of review, to get some type of idea with crypto, to get some idea that what we're going to buy, how to buy it. They start going there for information. And when you start going there for information, what happens is that, and this is why I think YouTube memes are going to explode, because of the cycle and how things happen. Right now, you're probably going to see us just an emergence of various very high, profile YouTubers start talking about, as they talk about Bitcoin, how to on-ramp, how to buy. And then as you start seeing that, some of these YouTubers will have their meme coins you're going to start, because people, once a person gets kind of locked in on a particular channel, they kind of continuously go back. And so I think you're going to see a real big drive after you go through all the stages, because right now Bitcoin is here. I did a video last week just talking about SUI, and almost triple the views because people now are looking at the crypto market altogether because of how much the euphoria is there. When it's at 86%, it's going to really take off. And then once people start making that kind of money, then they start getting into like, okay, what's the mid cap? Because I can get a lot more because I made so much here. And then as you go start on the mid cap, then they start making that. So now it starts trickling down. The reason it starts trickling down because now people, when they have a lot of money, they have a lot of money to play with. So they have, okay, I say I can make a 10,000x on this one. I can make 100,000x over here, and now they're really quadrupling their money because it's not so tight. And so they take more risk. With more money, more risk. And so you're going to see people that have bought memes that have been laid very just dormant. If they held on to those memes in particular groups and environments, you're going to see those things just explode. And that's what I think is getting ready to come down the pipe. It's just a matter of time. It's just patience, and it never fails. And then once people start learning about cryptocurrency and they start investing, what happens is the more you start learning, the more you start going deeper and deeper into understanding. Just like when you look at when some of us first got into crypto, we had no idea about memes. We knew nothing about memes. We knew nothing about low cap. All we knew was Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana. And those were the main coins we bought. But as we started researching, as we started going on YouTube and watching videos, we started learning more and more and more. Some of you started learning about how to do this as you start watching YouTubers start moving into different sectors themselves. Then you said, hey, I'm going to move in this. So that's what you're going to start seeing. You're going to see a very strong emergence come back. So those of you who are holding, I'm not a financial advisor, but one thing about investments, you never know when they come back. Just like we've seen a emerge as surgence of Looney all of a sudden. And now you see TED on SUI, which is starting to really, in my eyes, really take off. But we're going to do that. We're going to come back and we're going to jump into the SUI blockchain and Solana and talk about the meme sector and the memes that I'm going to, we're going to look at some of those. But we got to pause for a few commercial breaks. And if you want a commercial on the show, I do have a sign up. You can do it through our YouTube. We're going to have one on the X Spaces that you can sign up for paid sponsorship. But if you want to do that, but we're going to pause here for these few commercial breaks, and then we'll be right back.
Yo, have you heard? Ted's here to shake things up on the blockchain. Not just any bear, baby. The only bear with these legendary 3D glasses, dripping style across Solana and SUI. No bull market? No problem. Ted brings the party to the market. Bull or bear. Ted isn't your grandpa's investment coin. Oh no, hold tight, because this bear's gonna take you to the moon and back, baby. Ted, the only bear worth holding. Get yours today on Solana and SUI. Welcome to Looney Coin. The Green Rabbit Army is here, and we're taking over the Solana and SUI blockchains. Welcome to Looney Coin. Welcome to Looney Coin. The Green Rabbit Army is here, and we're taking over the Solana and SUI blockchains with unstoppable energy. Join a community that's absolutely loony crazy. We're on a mission to be the most explosive, hype-driven, and fun coin in the crypto space. Get ready to go loony with us, and let's take this coin to the moon together.
Okay, so we're going to jump over to Move Pump and see what is going on with our farms here with Ted and Looney because we have let's see if I can get this, man. We got like a little delay here with this. Tell you, boy, technology. All right, let's get over here to Move Pump and let's see what we are looking at. Oh man, gotta pause. I'm gonna share the screen here in a minute. Just waiting on this to come up here, and so you can see what the farms are and how much you are earning. All right, let's go ahead and share this with you now, and you can see what is going on. So now, here when you're staking Ted, you have a total of 482.18 APY. And what does that mean? So now when you stake Ted, you get a total of 176% in rewards. It's only 0.4% in fees, which you have accrued, but the total is 176, but your APY is 482%. So what does that mean? Anything you stake, like if you're staking your Ted and your SUI, you're earning 482%. So let me show you what that looks like in my wallet here. Let's see. I staked 123. Right now I'm at 59,438. And so so every time I stake that, as we're talking, I am consistently earning residual income. I'm earning money on my meme coin while I'm holding it. And so that's the thing. We have held meme coins a lot over the years. And we just had to wait on something to happen. What Sui has introduced, and this is why I think Sui is really going to start taking off, is they've added an extra element in there to where when you buy the meme, and here's the thing, it doesn't matter when you buy, when you start staking, you start earning extra residual income that you have the ability, you can just harvest the coins you have, or you can actually take out what you have staked. But the wonderful thing about it, what I've seen is I can actually take out the coins I earn and leave what I have staked in there and continuously earn more. So I wake up, I got 100,000, I take it, move it to my wallet, and I can still earn money on what I have staked. So it's not like if you follow what I'm saying. So my 123 stays the same, but my TED earn continuously goes up. So now, and I am earning based upon the percentages, which they're telling me right now. And as you see, it's 482.18%. Okay, now we look at Looney, you're earning 151. You're earning 90% in rewards, 2.3% in fees and APR, and you're earning a total APY of, let's see here, 151. So I staked 78. So now, as you see, as I'm talking to you, right now, as I'm talking to you, what I have staked in both meme coins, I'm earning residual income. I'm still earning. So this is kind of like a reward to the team. Okay, y'all continuously working on doing what you got to do, but I'm still earning more. And so what it does, there is some incentive there to hold because you don't have to keep buying. You can just basically stake in the liquidity, or you can just stake it in the farms. You can earn residual income while you stake part of your SUI, your TED or your Looney. Now, it's the same thing as back and forth when we were staking. Some of us were staking our regular crypto. We were like, why sit there and hold it when we can stake it and earn rewards on it? And so now SUI brings that to their blockchain, to their Move Pump, which we haven't seen before. So that is a very good incentive for people if they're going to start buying memes. And what more would this do when retail comes in and understand now, and they have to make a choice? And when I say have to make a choice, they have to make a choice of buying a meme. And here's the thing. Now, I want you to think about when retail starts coming into memes, because right now they're all focused on Bitcoin. But when they start coming into memes and they hear two types of memes. One meme I can buy, it's kind of high, but I can buy it and I can hold it. And then the team gets it up. Or I can buy this meme over here, stake it, and start earning more as I'm holding. And you tell me which one in your eyes will be more lucrative to them. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just painting the picture for you so you can see what I'm talking about. And we haven't seen retail come into memes. We've seen crypto investors in memes, but we haven't seen retail in it. And once you start seeing, here's when you know retail is about to come into memes. When you start seeing a super surge of how to onboard on these launch pads by YouTubers, that I'm telling you, that's when you're going to start seeing just an immense amount of people start buying memes. And so why not, if you know about it already, get in position. Again, I'm not your advisor. Get in position and then be ready, because you're already staking at this particular rate. And then what happens, the more you earn, the more you stake. The more I earn, the more I stake right back in, and which adds more rewards, which takes it up higher and higher. And Ted right now, Ted and Looney are sitting, when you look at the farms here on Move Pump, when you go to it, it is sitting up quite far. And let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to disconnect my wallet, and I'm going to reboot the site here. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. All right, no wallet connected at all to the blockchain. And when you go to Move Pump, Ted is the third coin there. Looney is right here. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what I'm saying? And so now you're seeing the move up there. Now these have quite high, these two have quite high market cap. So many people, sometimes when people start buying, they don't get as much. So, and let me explain this to you. So if a coin has reached a certain market cap, let's say the market cap is like 3, 4, 5 million, or even, once it gets up way up there, people still buy, but they don't get as much. So they don't have as much to stake. But if you have a strong coin that's sitting there and you can accumulate more for less and then move it and stake it and then earn more before retail comes in, that's what makes it a lot lucrative. That's what makes it a lot more interesting to say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and get this one because I can get opportunity. Now, the second thing about it is both of these are tied to a YouTube page. And I'm just going to tell you, because that's one of the things we're going to start doing this channel. We're going to start doing a lot of onboarding with this particular blockchain and teach people how to get on board. And that's just another insight, again, when you're buying memes, that be able to have when you start looking at those things. So just want to give you that little bit of information there. But that's what's going on with the farms. A lot of people, wondering how do you get, again, with Sui, buying Sui memes are the same as buying the memes on Solana. Same way. All you're basically doing is you're downloading the OKX wallet. They have the Sui net wallet. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Let's see if I can get this. These are the wallets that you can use, and I'm going to show those to you right here so you can see. These are the wallets you can use. SuiNet, Martina, SuiNet, Ethos, Suiet, Nightly, OKX. You also have Class Wallet and Morpheus Wallet. So I like OKX wallet. That's the one I prefer to use. Quite easy, almost identical to Solana. And so that's the one I like. Sui, the Sui wallet uses your credentials. So you can use your Google credentials and things like that to get in. So you just have to decide which one best suits you. I just prefer the OKX wallet myself. And so that's what's going on. And I'm going to pause here for one more commercial, and then I'll be right back after this.
Get ready for mad hype. Alfred E. Neuman takes over crypto. Say what? Me worry. No longer. The 1960s icon of satire and unapologetic individuality, Alfred E. Neuman, is back, and this time, he's gone crypto. Introducing MAD, the collectible, memorable, and downright legendary meme coin that pays homage to the one and only Mad Magazine mascot. This isn't just another coin. Own MAD today and celebrate the legacy of Alfred E. Neuman in the most iconic way possible. What are you waiting for? Madness awaits.
Okay. Again, if you have some, paid advertisement that you would like to do for your cryptocurrency to get it out, we will have that link down in the bio here later that you can contact us, and you can get your coin advertised on that end. But now we come to the part where we like to do the closing remarks here. And it's just, I always consider this a part of the inspirational part where we just talk about investments, life, and just the choices and just facing things head on. And when we get to this particular moment here, it's the process of being able to accept what's around, move on, and understand that everything is ordained for a purpose. And I want to correlate this back to the election. Some people are very happy. Some people are very displeased. Some people are excited. Some people are sad. But the one thing we have to learn to understand is to move forward and learn to work together. When we're stuck in the past, only does it keep us stuck that we don't have the ability to see what's in the future. We can't control things in the world, but the leadership that happens what I believe is it happens for purpose. Now, do we know the purpose? Do we know the divine creation's purpose? No, we don't. But if we have the true sense of faith and understanding that nothing happens in life unless God wanted it to happen, whether you believe in God himself, or your belief may be a deity, your belief may be many other things, but nothing just happens. When you start looking at things happen for a reason. Sometimes things happen because of others, but there is some things that we just have to be able to deal with, get through, and persevere. There's some things that we think are bad for us that may be good that's happened. But at the time, you don't see that. But when you start understanding that when things happen, it's not how I react to it, but it's how I handle it. Emotions come and go. One minute you could hate something, and the very next minute you can love it. Why? Because it's based upon what we feel like we need. It's nothing wrong with understanding that we all have needs and we all have things we want. But as a parent, there's some things that must happen. So now we have a new president. We're going to have a new cabinet, new Senate, new House. And before we start spreading chaos, the one thing I encourage us is to learn to work together. By learning to work together, by finding your purpose in making things better, contributing to it in that form of fashion, we can make things so much easier by continuously fighting something that has already changed. We go right back to the stubborn mindset that we refuse to accept change. But by communication, by talking, by listening, we may hear different messages in what's being said. With an open mind and with understanding, prayer for clarity, and also prayer for leadership, things happen. There's one thing I've learned in my life, no matter what, Nothing can stop what God has done or is doing, no matter what. I want to thank y'all for joining me today. And remember, you never learn how to swim without jumping in, and you'll never climb a mountain without stumbling. This is the X-Man. Until tomorrow, I'll talk to you later.
Let it step into the X, can you feel me? $1,000,000 dreams, a place you gotta take it to the X and feel the light. Step into the X and change your whole side. A born leader, shake from the trials of hell.